Hello, and welcome to Monday Measures. He thinks I'm crazy. Well, hello, and welcome to Monday Measures. I am not going to have this natural daylight pretty soon. It was a nice sunny day outside today. They said it was supposed to get up to 40. I think it's like 36 is what we had here. Yeah, I got my dishwasher yesterday. It came in and it's sitting here in my dining room, but the guy was actually going to come out and put it in today because I had somebody I know that was going to put a dishwasher in for me, and we had ice overnight, freezing rain. So we got a police alert about 1 o'clock in the morning, don't go out. And so I waited, and I didn't know what the weather was going to do. And I contacted him about 7 o'clock this morning because I knew he was going to be busy and running around. And I said, just forget it. We'll do it next weekend. And I never heard back from him, so I'm sure he got busy. He had, he's got kids. He just run them around. But, yeah, so I didn't get my dishwasher put in today. But you know what? I've gone this long without it, and I really wasn't expecting it to come in that quick. So it'll be put in one of these days. But maybe I'll show it to you before the end here. Yeah, so this is going to be probably one of the easiest recipes ever because somebody had said with the last chicken bake recipe that I made, just use your rotisserie chicken. And, I think it would have turned out so much more tender. I had gotten organic chicken, and it was really expensive chicken. It was like $10 a pound, $9.99 a pound. And like I said, it was a little bit over 3 pounds. So that was an expensive casserole. But it was pretty tough. I mean, it was really good, but it was pretty tough. Now, this recipe, it actually called for chicken breast too, but I'm going to use the rotisserie chicken because it's already cooked. I don't have to cook it because you are still pre-cooking it before you put it into the pan. And it just seems so much easier that way. But I'll put the original recipe. I don't know. I think I've been putting it in the descriptions, so I'll put the original recipe. But you'll see it has you take chicken breasts and then slice the chicken breasts in half lengthwise, so that way they're pretty thin, and then pound them so that way they're tender. And then, fry them in the pan. But, I've got rotisserie chicken here that needs to be used because when I bought this one, I still had leftovers from the other one. And so we aren't going through it that fast. So I'm going to use that, and we'll show you how this is done. It's called a pizza chicken bake. Pizza chicken bake. So it's made with pepperonis, and I'll show you what's in it, and then we'll get it going for you. And I better preheat the oven since this is going to be so fast. So it's keto, it's low carb. Rayo's is very low carb. You could use like a low carb pizza sauce, but we're used to using marinara for a pizza anyway. And then I've got the already sliced mozzarella, which that's going to make that so easy too. Already sliced pepperoni and the rotisserie chicken. And we're going to put, if you're doing keto, you might not want to put mushrooms in there. I mean, there's only 5 grams in that whole can. So, you know, you're not going to eat the whole casserole. So it's going to be spread out. And some oregano and the garlic powder back there. So we are going to reduce this down. We're going to try to cook a bunch of the water out of it. That's what they recommended, so that way it's not so runny. Let's put the marinara in a pan and get it going. So these Rayo jars are 28 ounces, and it only called for 14 ounces, so that's half the jar. And then we're going to reduce that half a jar. Is that half? Well, it's a little bit more than half. We're going to reduce that half a jar down to 8 ounces, a cup. So 14 ounces down to 8 ounces is quite a bit. I don't know if we'll get it reduced that far, but we'll see. The trick to reducing something down really fast is to not put a lid on it. Because you don't want to seal the juice in there. But, I got it too high. It's splashing out at me. Spaghetti sauce does that. I need some small splatter screens. I've got this big, huge one. Boy, at this rate, I'll be reduced down to a cup in no time because it'll be all over my stove. These glass top stoves, they heat up so fast and then they hold their heat. Well, if you're not watching, it can be messy. Well, while that's bubbling all over my stove, I'm gonna prep the rest of this stuff. Oh, I got it on me too. Let me see. I guess I never did turn my oven on. 400 degrees. We'll do that. And piece out my chicken here. To use all of it. I eat most of the dark meat when I'm tearing it off. I'm just gonna make this easy to get out of there too. Just shred it up into little pieces. Okay, that's all in the pan. We want to sprinkle a teaspoon of oregano over top of that. wife wants to talk to everybody again. Then we're gonna sprinkle a teaspoon of garlic powder over that. We're going to put all of our sauce on there. That actually reduced down really well. Spread that out all nice and even. I am going to put my mushrooms underneath my mozzarella. And this is like a pizza, so I imagine anything that you put on your pizza, you can put in this. Okay. I'm gonna have fun opening the mozzarella here. Bean is under me trying to figure out why I'm opening mozzarella. She wants some. She's like, oh man, all this stuff smells really good. And you know, these things that say peel here. Okay, I'm frustrated already. Oh, look at that. You still can't get it open. Holy cow. There's some juice dropped on the floor? Bean's gonna get it. Okay. We got it off of there. So it says 6 slices, 1/4 inch thick. We'll do that. Then we'll eat some. Bean wants to know all the delicious stuff you're using. I don't know how much 2 ounces of sliced pepperoni, regular or turkey. I don't know. One of those bags is 2 pounds. Oh, some of these are thick, some are thin. That's interesting. I'm just going to cover the top because I like pepperoni. I don't know. The girls didn't look too thrilled. They're like, pizza and chicken? I don't know. And these are going to shrink a lot when they're baked. Looks good to me. So that's it. We're gonna put it in the oven for a half an hour and let it bake. And that was simple with the, already cooked chicken from, of course we get it from Costco. So, we should do that. You people send me some recipes. Because we get these chickens all the time, and a lot of it goes to the dogs. They eat a lot of it. But, I would make more recipes if they're this simple, make more recipes out of the chicken. So send me your recipes. I would love to know what you guys are making, and, if you're cooking anything with the Costco chickens, because that would be a thing. Things to make with Costco chicken. All right, we're going to put this in the oven. Here we go. Uncovered for half an hour. 400 degrees. Are you still looking for scraps? Are you looking for scraps? Because I had the chicken out there. You're looking, huh? Oh, Kippy heard me say chicken. I don't have any. I put it away. Oh, actually I didn't. But maybe I'll give you a piece of mozzarella? A piece of cheese? Do you want some cheese? Ooh, it's steamy. It's starting to look good. A couple minutes and it'll be done. Ooh, that looks yummy and cheesy. And it's got some little crunchy brown. Yum, yum, yum. I gotta see how it pulls out of there. I don't know. It looks like it might be kind of... Oh, Bean, you're so noisy.
He's got an itch.
He got itchy. So I think I'm going to take one of these pieces of mozzarella. It still looks like there's kind of a lot of watery stuff in the bottom there. But it looks good. What do you think?
It looks pretty good to me.
It looks yummy. One thing about backlighting and white hair. All the light glows off of that white hair, so it shows all the flyaways. I noticed this bleach blonde women do that too. I need a fork. Here's a... Somebody washed it. It's a compostable fork. We're gonna try this. It smells like pepperoni. The mozzarella's not cutting up too well. I should have had a knife. It's really hot. Okay. I had to get a knife and cut it because the mozzarella browned, so it heated up in one big clump. Doesn't taste like pizza, but it's good. And the pepperoni is not really strong, you know, because there's a lot more chicken. I like it. And it's so simple with the chicken already made. Ooh, but look at that. I'm usually careful. There's a bone. I'm usually really careful because I feed it to the dogs mostly, you know. That's a big bone. Now this chicken, I actually had a hard time dealing with it and taking the meat off of it because it was still really super hot. But I noticed that, see that bone is broken? That when I cut apart these chickens and take all the meat off of it, that the wings, the breast, and sometimes the drumsticks are broken. The bones are broken. So somebody rough houses with those things when they get, you know, plucked or processed or whatever they do. They might run them through machines now. I don't know. But yeah, so you gotta be careful. But yeah, it's good. I gotta get Mary to try it out. Yep. Nobody got out of their pajamas today. Except for me. So, all right. I hope you liked that one. It was easy, simple, and it's probably only going to be a real quick video, which is good because I've been editing all these big long videos, and yeah, I was going to tell you something about the videos, but we'll just leave this one a cooking video. And we'll tell you about what happened in the next video, the trip that we did. So, okay. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it and like and subscribe, and we're gonna try to keep up with the Monday measures. You know, maybe I have like a keto cinnamon roll recipe, and I have some pumpkin bars, and so maybe we'll do some, you know, holiday goodie things that are keto. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.